Hello folks, in this one we're looking at big discounts on brand new cars. These are cars available through your main dealership with a massive discount attached. Sometimes that may be tied to you taking out car finance with that particular provider. They shouldn't be doing that, but don't forget, pretty much in every car finance agreement there should be a 14-day cooling off period where you can take the car and then refinance with someone else or pay it off in cash if you so choose. Obviously check the wording before you sign up, however. I hope you like this. There'll be petrol, there'll be diesel, there'll be electrics, so let's get started. Bargain basement here, the MG3 little city car. 16 grand, this should be 12,650 is what you'll be asked to pay. They're saying here it's immediate delivery, only one left. 12.5 grand for a brand new car. Next, we've got a 1 litre Seat Ibiza FR. FR is a really good trim level on the Seat range. 17 grand, it should be 22, so that's a saving of 5,115 quid. 0 to 62 in 11 seconds, 52 mpg, 220 quid a year to tax. Nissan Leaf is next, should be £30,500. It's £17,500. The deals on these have been around for a little while now, but it's just such a massive discount. Still for 17.5 grand, if you're after an EV, you could get a better car on the used market. But as far as new cars go, if you're mainly doing local trips, that does look like good value still, despite the technology now being a little bit old. It says here pre-registered offer at 9.9% APR. So remember what I said at the start of this video. Peugeot 208 1.2 PureTech Allure Euro 6 should be 24.5 grand, is currently 19. Lots of those cars around on the roads. It's a great looking little thing. Discounts are to be had. MG ZS, so this is an electric car, 19,790 quid, and that represents a massive discount of 11,250. That's huge. It's got sat nav, it's got 360 parking camera, it's brand new, it's under 20 grand. Astounding value, folks. Not a bad car either, really. Next one's a Citroen EC4, again all electric, should be 32,890 quid. It's 20 grand. That's astounding. You've got 220 miles of range in this one. It's got 25 miles on the clock. I think it's not too bad a looking car and certainly represents good value. If you just want a cheap sort of family EV, you could do far worse than getting your hands on one of those. That really is stunning value, 20 grand instead of 33. Now, this car's not the car of my dreams, or perhaps not the car of anyone's dreams, but it's got nearly 7 grand off it. The Vauxhall Crossland 1.2 turbo GS automatic, 45 mpg, 270 quid a year to tax. It's a decent discount on what is not the most exceptional of cars, I guess. ALA Insurance can provide you with gap insurance. And if you're thinking about getting yourself a new, nearly new, or perhaps just a used car with decent value, gap insurance is something you need to be thinking about, folks. The reason we like ALA so much is A, the pricing's fantastic, I think. 5-star de facto rated policies, no hidden fees. Your quote that you see on the screen means something. It's an actual quote. And if you use the code GYM10, you'll get 10% off the price. You'll also get 10% off the price of any other products on their site with that code GYM10. So use it at checkout. I've personally got a gap insurance policy and a car warranty with ALA, and I can't speak more highly than that. I use them, they're great. They don't have commission salespeople, they have customer service staff. So give them a call on 01653 916 304 or head to ala.co.uk. And don't forget, GYM10 gets you a discount. Next, we've got the Peugeot E2008. Now, there are some fantastic deals on these at the moment. £14,210 off. 37,700 quid that should be, and it's 23,490. Fast delivery, brand new, 212 miles of range. It's an electric car, so we don't have to worry too much about tax at the moment. 37,700 RRP, 23,500 is the current price. We're now starting to approach that £40,000 list price mark, by the way. We're not there with this one. But remember, once we get to 40 grand, the luxury car tax kicks in. And someone sent me several emails the other day about this, But yes, the list price includes your optional extras, includes any paint you put on the car, anything like that is the list price of the car. If you get a £6,000 discount from the car and it brings it under the threshold, it doesn't matter because it's all on the list price, okay? However, that's not the case on this one. 24 grand gets you a Skoda Karoq 1.5 TSI, great little engine that I really like. I think the Karoq's a brilliant car that offers great value for money. 24 grand, that's got £6,195 off the list price. Suzuki Vitara is next, 1.4 booster jet. This is a mild hybrid, all grip SZ5, 25 grand. It's got 5 grand off, so it should be just over 30, and it's £25,000. It's a great car, the Vitara. They get overlooked by so many people, but Suzuki's are ultimately reliable. 127 brake horsepower, 0 to 62 in 10.2. Really not bad. I've seen a lot of Stellantis cars in this video, and we've got another one here. It's the DS4. Had one of these in for review. I'll link to it up there somewhere if I remember to. I was really impressed with it, actually. I thought it was a really nice little car. It had some quirks, plenty of quirks actually, but they were quite nice quirks mostly, and I really enjoyed my time with that car, so I would suggest you have a look at one of those. It's the sort of luxury brand of Citroën. I think they've tried to make a car that feels more typically German than it does French, and they've achieved that, although they have kept those French quirks. MG4 X-Power. So this is the one that goes like a scolded dog. 3.8 seconds to 62, over 400 horsepower, 26.5 grand. That's got a 10.5 grand discount on it. That should be £37,000. You can get it for 26,500. Only one available with this dealership, but others do have them. There are a few of these knocking around at the moment. Seat Tarraco, 7.5 grand off a Seat Tarraco. So that's a big, comfortable SUV, 2-litre diesel, SE, over 50 mpg, 7 seats in it. Can't go far wrong with that. Check this out, the Ineos Grenadier. Folks, we are well into luxury car tax territory now, so keep that in mind. Should be 59 grand, but you can have 10 grand off one, 48,763. Running costs, MPG, 19.6. CO2 emissions, 325. The tax on that is going to be exorbitant. But if you're into one of these kind of things, you're probably not too bothered about it, I'm imagining. Maybe you are, I don't know. 59 grand down to 48,763. Audi RS4 Avant, 10 grand off one of those. Lexus RX, you can get £16,000 off the list price. Should be 77.5, currently 61.5, and there are several of these around. This is, by the way, the 500h Turbo F Sport Direct 4, so it's a brilliant spec level. Great bit of performance in that car. 0 to 62 in 6.2 seconds. MPG is going to be great in it as well. BMW M3, 95 grand down to 80. That's obviously 80 grand's a massive amount of money, but it sounds a hell of a lot better than 95, doesn't it? 94. Rossa Corsa Uni individual paint, so you're not going to see too many on the road with that paint on them. 0 to 62 in 3.5, 28 mpg. BMW M4 Competition Coupe, gorgeous looking thing. Should be 98.5 grand. You can get it for 84.5 grand, a £14,000 saving. Again, ridiculous performance, 3.5 seconds to 62. Porsche Taycan. Obviously, these famously have tanked in value, but this one's the Cross Turismo, which is, I think, really quite good looking. I really like the look of that car in profile, but I prefer it in that view. I think it's a great back end, and I much prefer that to the standard Taycan back end. And it makes it a more practical and usable car for a lot of people. 26 grand off that, 85 grand for one of those, a reduction of 26, nearly £27,000. Audi RS6 Avant, 17 grand nearly off one of those, bringing it down to just under 100. Just 100, yuck. And finally, we've got the BMW M8. So you can save 32.5 grand on one of those. 146,000 is the list price. You can have it for 114, and it's a big, monstrous vehicle with plenty of road presence. Performance on that is quite special too. 0 to 62 of 3.2, 616 brake horsepower, What an absolute monster. Folks, thanks for watching this one. I've just whizzed through the deals in this because there are a lot of them, and I'm keen for people to watch as much of the videos as possible. So I tried to whiz through as best I could, probably a bit quicker than I normally do. Let me know if you like that, or if you like me to dwell and give you a much longer video. Let me know in the comments below. Please go and follow me on the social medias. Please give the video a thumbs up, and please subscribe to the channel. I've finally got over 50,000 subscribers. I'm going to be doing a separate video on that because there's going to be something a bit special coming up, a bit of a giveaway. But in the meantime, thanks very much to all of you, and I'll see you on the next one.